We're going to go over our lying overhead press. So all you need for this is a stick. So if you can get it down like this, that's awesome. If not, just get a broomstick. Anything that you can sort of get your hands on that is relatively lightweight. So what we're going to do, you're going to start in this position here. So I'm pulling it down onto my shoulders. All right, so that's your starting position. To do 1 rep, you're going to press up straight. Keep your arms straight. Keep your head down on the mat. I'll just punch out a couple of reps here. All right, and then I'll come back and talk about changing it up a little bit. Sweet, so that's our lying overhead press. All right, couple ways to make it a little bit harder or a little bit more difficult is introducing a pause at the very end. So when your arms are straight all the way at the top, introduce a 2-3 second pause, then come back down into that starting position. Some other things we can do is changing the tempo up a little bit. So instead of just punching your reps out, sort of just like this, just as if you were going really light sort of barbell bench press, all right, you can do it nice, slow and controlled. So throughout the entire range of motion, really slow and controlled, thinking about squeezing your shoulder blades when you get right down to the bottom. The last thing you can do, again, this is where you need to sort of get a little bit creative, is you can put some weights on the end. So putting weights on the end is just going to make this just that little bit harder to control. One thing that we've suggested is putting your shoes on. So I've taken my shoes off, all right. I'm going to put it on one end of the bar, all right, and then I'm going to put my other one on the other end of the bar, and I'm just going to punch out a couple of reps just so you can see if it is a little bit harder or not. Just make sure these are on properly. Sweet, that's our lying overhead press.